Simon, how do you know that when it's working or not?
So it's a really good question, because for so many people it seems indefinable, but it's not. You need metrics on it, and over the years, through painful experimentation, we think we've got some good metrics that help us understand whether not just whether we've got an engaged workforce, but whether it's going where it's going. Is it going up? Is it going down? Is it where it is? If it's outstanding, then that's probably fine, right? But if it could be better, can we explore that? So you have to be able to know that. And there's 3 key metrics we use. Office vibe is a really great kind of take the temperature score that happens. We use it on a regular basis to ask for feedback and then act on the feedback. So our scores on Office vibe are really key, and it's a great piece of software. It's a fairly busy market, and we found it to be better than the rest. But I wouldn't. But I think it's probably more about getting something in that's taking the temperature regularly. But the important thing is that you've got to also make sure the engagement is high. So if people aren't replying to Office vibe, then you've got a problem, right? So it's not as simple as just putting it in. Yep. And often it's the people that aren't replying that are the ones you really need to pay attention to. So that certainly gives us, we're 8.4 at the moment, I can tell you that, right? And it's moves between 8.1, I think it went 7.9 in the middle of COVID, not much of a surprise there. You don't want to be complacent about it, but you've got to also accept that it moves up and down. And we've never been higher than 8.4, and we're genuinely delighted about that. We talk about it. We talk about it to the whole company, and we measure the managers on it. Net Promoter Score is another one. You know all about that, and that's more of an external one. So that's what our clients think of us. But ultimately, if we're looking after our people and our clients don't think we're doing a great job, then what's the point? So that's another key one for us. And best company. The best company is again a really helpful one. Not just in terms of benchmarking us, but probably more importantly, the sophistication of the process that you go through. It's like 150 questions. There's some great science behind that. So it tells you where you are relative to where you were last year and relative to the rest of the market, which is what makes it pretty smart as well. But it also gives you an awful lot of information as to what you can do about it. So it cuts it down into a number of different areas. So it doesn't just tell you you're not as good as you were last year or you're better. And even if you're getting better each year, there's some areas you'll be getting worse in, and it cuts it down into about 100 different areas. So that's really helpful to us.